What up, what up? Welcome to the first episode of the Competition Drift Build series, man. Excited to bring this one to you. Let's get into it. First things first, just got to move my dad's Stang and his truck, get that out of the way. Then we get the S13 on the lift. We'll go over some things, get her cleaned up, and we'll get into the video, man. All right, got it on the lift. Went and grabbed our maintenance guy because he was up there doing my yard, and he's a cool dude, so I had to give him a ride in here and have him help me get it on the lift proper, but made his day, man. He was like, that was so sick, Tokyo Drift. DK. But yeah, let's get into this one, man. All right, let's get this thing up in the air, and then we start going over it, looking at it, checking it out, man. God, I love this car. My dreams, the 240s. Right, show you guys underneath this thing. Start at the rear. She's not too bad. She's in pretty good shape. So. Car has some surface rust from what I've seen so far, but nothing too bad. For a 1989 used drift car, it's in fairly good shape. Gonna be giving this car a lot of love in the future. Will be a nice competition build someday. That's the goal, that's the dream, man. Pretty clean car, man, for being a used drift car. We'll get into the history of it and everything when we get up to my driveway and we get into the breakdown of everything before we go play in it. But yeah, I'm really happy with this, man. It's gonna be a great freaking competition chassis for me. It has seen some comp against Taylor Ray, and supposedly this is from Chelsea to Nova, but yeah, we'll get into all that. Let me show you guys what's under it real quick and check the fluids because she's leaky, so make sure she's all good before we have some fun in it. But 1.5 JZ turbo, baby, needing some love. Alright, I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up and then we'll go get some shots of her. It is filthy right now. Car is all clean, oil levels and everything are good. Didn't have to top those off. I'm lucky that I noticed that the lugs on this wheel were loose, so I went all around all four, tightened them all up, but it was just this one. I'm glad I noticed that. But yeah, let's go get some shots of this thing. Down to business, boys. This is my 1989 s13 Coupe, my competition build. Going to be building it to run Pro-Am at Prospect. Would like to get my FD license someday, so Prospect is the goal for now. But yeah, once we can get a cage in here, we will be starting competition ASAP. As soon as I can fix the turbo and get a cage in it, we'll be be running comps, and I don't know if I'll wait till the first wreck to cut the front end off, or if we'll do that ahead of time. Depends on how it goes. The goal right now is to get it running and healthy ASAP. I want to get new wiring because it's kind of like a fire hazard to me right now. Get all the leaks assessed. The turbo oil seals toast. This thing smokes like crazy. Get that fixed. Get the cage in there, get it tuned, and get a nice dyno tune on her and get her running and get her up to comp. That's like my main goal, my main thing. Some of the first things we will be doing, like I just said, is all that. The transmission has a CD09 in it. The output shaft, where the drive shaft goes, somebody previously snapped the drive shaft and tore that thing all up. I had replaced the output shaft seal and put some sealant around it to try to stop the leak. It slowed it down a lot, but it's still leaking. So 5th gear in this train is toast anyway, so I'm probably just gonna pick up a new CD09, and I gotta get another CD09 for the other 240 for the other 2JZ as well. That's another thing that we're gonna be doing. One of the first build episodes, either on probably with the 91, we'll be taking the headlights off this and putting them on that one. This one I want to do a bricks setup with some LEDs behind it. Kind of probably do it similar to how Rudy has his. Rudy Hansen, he's got his LEDs bolted to his front cage, so that'll work. I'll probably copy that when I get it cage tubed in the front. But so the history of this car was originally Brandon Wicknick's car. I don't know if you know who that is. He's a pro drifter. If you get onto his Instagram, you can find some footage of this car tandeming in competition with Taylor Ray, and there's a video of Chelsea Nolfa and Crown Vic getting the door in on this thing. Pretty cool history with it. Can't wait to get it back out and doing it. It's, born and bred to do. Okay, so right now, this car is a 1.5JZ, which means it has a 2J block and a 1J head. Eventually I'm going to switch it over to full 2JZ. So the 2JZ GE that I have down there right now, the built internals that I bought for my 91. My 91 is my dream build. So I'm gonna look for a 2JZ GTE BVTI for that. So in the meantime, the GE will go into that car unless I can find one of those, and then the GE will be a backup engine for this. I'm gonna try and get a couple 2J blocks and stuff, just have spares. I want to get those dark blocks, those new dark blocks, and test those out for this, the comp build. But someday I'd like to get this, close to 1,000 horsepower. So yeah, we'll get it there. Got all that out. Let's go over all the parts on the car and what I've done to it. I'm gonna pull out my book of speed for this one. My book of speed is something I got from my dad. He keeps a book of speed too. It's what he calls it, and it's something I've got from him. It's really awesome. I'm a little bit more OCD with shit, so mine's a lot more crazy than his. His is just a notebook. I keep track of everything from like tire purchases, parts, to the actual vehicles and builds. But so if I pull this one out, I figured it'd be easier just to do it like this instead of writing it all down on those note papers. So I'm gonna go over everything that's on the car first, and then everything I've done to the car. So outside aesthetics, got the S13 front end conversion, the front side panels, the origin kit. It's got the hood. I pulled the shark car wrap off the car when I bought it from my homie Brian. If you live up in northern Utah, go check out his shop, Sports Boy, at DRG Drift Rack Garage. Cool dudes. But anyway, I pulled that wrap off, so I'm gonna rewrap the car. It's got a set of 1-inch spacers on all 4 wheels and the J&C rims. The drivetrain, it's got a 2JZ block, the 1JZ head, CD09 6-speed tranny, the Collins adapter kit, custom 1-piece drive shaft, LS400 dip that's welded, 370Z axles, villain axle studs, precision turbo, mains oil pump, ARP main studs, ARP head studs, king bearings, Manley rods, Y-scope pistons, Apex ECU, Apex modular controller, extended shifter, and it's just an unknown battery location to the trunk. I don't know that. For the chassis, we've got a GK Tech angle kit, Max Park Shop coilovers, Max Park Shop R32 front brakes, custom braces, 5-lug swap, GK Tech adjustable rear arms, S14 rear subframe swap, solid subframe bushing, GK Tech dual caliper bracket,
dual wheel R32 brakes, GK Tech hydro lines, and a straight pipe. For the interior, we got NRG Prisma seats, NRG quick release setup, Raven 5-point harness, NRG harness bar, Villain dash cover, extended shift knob, Broadway rear view mirror, Chase Bays hydro, and Rearwood master, hydro master. All those parts were put onto the car before I bought it. Some of these things we're going to be changing, and I've got my own plans, my own build of this, so yeah, stay tuned. We'll be changing some stuff on it and adding stuff to it. Let's get into everything I put onto the car. Okay, so first thing I did, I already mentioned, is I put the output shaft seal on, and that kind of fixed it, but didn't, so it's still leaky there. Aluminum coolant, I bought a Mishimoto aluminum coolant reservoir tank, that red one that's under there. And I've got a Grip Royal horn button that I haven't put in yet because I wanted to change all my cars to Grip Royal wheels eventually, because I love Grip Royal. God damn, got Mountain Dew on my arm. Shit. Take a sip. That poison. But yeah, that's all the parts that I have put on this car so far. I can think of off the top of my head and that I've written down. But yeah, there's a lot of work to get done with this thing, a lot of big plans. I'm glad that I'm finally getting it on the channel, bringing it to you guys, man. I'm excited. Can't wait to get this thing in the competition. It's my dream is to compete in drifting. I grew up racing dirt bikes and stuff, so I'm competitive, and it's been a long time since I've been in that scene. And God, I really cannot wait to get back into competitiveness, especially with drifting. Drifting is something I wanted to do since I was a little kid. You know, until the drift came out. I'm sure that's the same way with a lot of people. But you know, I'm finally chasing the dream, and that's what's up. You know, I started the YouTube channel, I'm doing everything that I've always wanted to do, and it is freaking sick, man. Thank you guys for following along. Subscribe if you want to support your boy. I got a lot of good stuff, do a lot of cool shit. Not just cars, but you know, dirt bikes, sport bikes, and stuff too. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything before we go have some fun in this thing. I think that's it. Let's go have some fun in this back girl.
Alright, I got the helmet on so I can run the GoPro for you guys. Let's have some fun, man. See if we can get some shots.
If you guys want to see all the footage, make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss next week's video. Had too much fun and overheated the car. You won't want to miss it. Love this thing, it's a beast.
Do a quick 1, 2, 3. Oh damn, son! Spinning them all the way through third. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, man. Until next time. If you guys haven't checked out the 91 240 build episode that went up a couple weeks ago, super stoked to have both my 240s, my dream cars, up on the channel for you guys. The Mustang build episode's out, and the 350Z build episode's out too. I just gotta get all the rest of my vehicles out. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. Support your boy. Until next time, peace out. You guys are on KCYBC. Yeah.